All right, Andrew, kick us off.
All right.
Who do we have? What are they doing?
We have two of my athletes. We got Liv and Ellie. Consider Ellie would be on
No, Ellie's on this side.
this side. I'm just trying to think of it reverse-wise.
Oh,
and
shoot.
Then, right? Ellie's in the green. Liv's in the dark gray, right? So they're getting ready for Wadapalooza. So this whole week has been kind of more like prep work. Basically crossing all our T's, dotting all our I's, just making sure that they got everything that they need to be successful there. So to kick off their session, we did a little body weight skill work. We did 75 double unders, 8 burpee box jump overs, 20 inches for them, and then 6 strict handstand push-ups for 4 rounds.
So I actually changed it when they got there because there's not enough space. They issued Burpee Box Jumps.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, so like either way,
it don't matter.
it's pretty close to the similar time. But I had an expectation. I didn't tell them this of what my time for them should be around. And they both did my expectations. I thought for sure in the 9 minutes area, somewhere in the 9 to 10 minute mark, which they were both.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly
around,
where to live. I know Ellie was around like 9, but I don't remember if Liv was in 8s or what.
Yeah, for them in their age bracket and for what we're working on is, in this case, I wanted to get their heart rate up. And also with the burpee is to stress the shoulder a little bit and then have to go do strict handstand push-ups, which is always a tough task to do no matter who you are. For us, whatever, like you're doing a press off the floor and now I'm asking you to do basically a shoulder press with the strict handstand push-up.
Now granted, Andrew has worked with Liv on her handstand push-ups. She tends to flail her legs out.
Yeah, we're still working on it. Not everybody's perfect.
Not everybody's perfect.
And it takes time.
We don't like that. No one here does that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, it depends on what competition you go to. Like, sometimes they let it fly and sometimes they don't. Most of the time, they don't let you come out, past your hands, right?
Yeah, usually the box that your hand is in is usually...
So, on my wall, you can't see it, but you can kind of see a glare where she was doing handstand push-ups at. There's actually plexiglass there, which is about... Oh, it's a little wider than your hands. So if your feet hit the plywood
it's
off...
probably a 4-foot segment, I bet, right? Because it's a piece of like a...
I don't think it covers that full pull-up spot, though.
Okay.
I think it's skinnier. It's like 3.5. It's pretty close. Anyways, she should feel her feet go off the plywood. Right now, no one's really watching them. I've shut the camera. I'm over here dying on the belt squat machine trying to do some like glute med work.
Which if you guys are on Midwest Made, look forward to it.
So I'm over here. No one's really watching them. So if you don't like their reps, complain to somebody else.
You can complain to me. We're working on it. Yeah. It's one thing at a time. But what I was proud of is Jake told me that, and I'm watching it now. Liv has been notoriously bad at double unders.
Terrible.
Like really bad at double unders, and she went unbroken on every set.
Oh yeah, I think she went unbroken on every set. So she told me after it. So pretty sure she went unbroken.
That is a thumbs up from her coach over here. So that's definitely good. You can see a couple of different things here, right? So you can see Liv actually 2-foot jumps back down. Ellie actually steps down. So what is faster? In this case, because it's just burpee box jump, I'd say it's about the same. So I think it's not a big deal. What it comes down to for them, and I knew it was going to be, was the last 2 rounds of the handstand push-up. I thought the first, they would smoke through the first round. Even the second round, maybe not too bad. But then as the shoulder gets fatigued a little bit on the burpees and just stressed from the double unders, I thought they would break down a little bit. And it looks like they're holding their sets, though, pretty well.
Yeah, I can't remember what Liv did her sets in. We should have put her hands.
I think she did 2 on the first set, I think.
And she did 2 sets, and then she did 3 and 3.
Or 3 and 3.
I think she just did 3 and 3 again.
And she did 3 and 3 again. So Ellie's working on 3s, I think, as well. She just has 1 more set. She's just a set behind. Yeah,
so Ellie's not as good at Liv at strict handstand push-ups, but of course, Liv's strict handstand push-ups are...
We're working on them.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to work with a 13-year-old, so that's pretty rough.
Sometimes, just like the rest of us...
Just broken body.
It's... When the clock goes, it doesn't really matter.
So if you look at Ellie, like, Ellie has a semi-decent midline right now. I mean, first of all, strict handstand push-ups, it's pretty decent. Yeah. If you look at Liv's midline, it's pretty broken. Yeah. Or was pretty broken.
Yeah. I mean, it's a little over... I mean, obviously, she's struggling because of the strength aspect of it. If you watch Ellie, so there's a little overarching. We all do that when we get tired. Mm-hmm. So we try to turn it into more of a vertical press, like a bench press kind of, in a way to help yourself out. A lot of athletes do it. So we're on our 3rd round already, and just
is it 5 or 4 rounds?
4 rounds, and they've already got 2 rounds done. Yeah, so they're right on pace to where I thought they should be.
So before they started, I don't think Ellie likes to start out her session with a Metcon at all. She was not having it, which is probably good you put it in.
To do, yeah.
Yeah.
She needs to learn to do that.
Because I know she was not liking the idea of starting it, then doing strength, because I think you had to do back squat clusters, which were hilarious to watch, and then you had to finish with like rowing and barbell cycling.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a little fun sesh. But like I said, this is prep for them to get ready for competition a little bit. And this is all body weight stuff. So it's more of like, hey, let's get moving a little bit and get your heart rate up and get some skill work in while you're fresh at the freshest point of the session, which is right in the beginning. So, I'm good with what I'm seeing. Obviously, we talked about Liv's. Dude, okay, that one's definitely.
That was pretty terrible.
That one's definitely.
Liv, we love you.
Yeah, we love you.
But we don't love your handstand. Now, granted, if you had me do like 40 or 50 strict handstand push-ups.
I mean, your parallel.
My parallettes last night, it looked the same way.
Tough.
Even top-tier athletes can look that way if you're getting near if you're just redlining.
Yeah.
If
you're near muscle failure and you are trying to eke out every single thing you can, it's tough.
It's gonna look ugly.
It's gonna be tough.
If you don't like it.
But like I
don't
said,
care.
I'm super impressed with Liv's dubs. They actually look pretty smooth.
Man, I think in terms of Ellie's double under, she only messed up once.
Yeah. And
once
these handstand push-ups look pretty solid.
Yeah,
it's not like
really
she's
good.
like super far behind at all. So
it's just the handstand push-ups that really.
Yeah.
It'd be like you and me if we put like something in there that you're better at. It's gonna be hard for me to catch.
Yeah.
Like Liv's better at handstand push-ups.
And it's not that she can't do the sets. It's the time. If you notice the time between sets, that's where she loses it. So it's not during the actual set. So it's her recovery time, which we work on. We work on a lot of her strength stuff for overhead, so that she's able to decrease the time between stuff like this, where she does 3 and instead of resting a minute, she can only rests 25 seconds, and now I've just gained time, right? So
when you really look at the overall picture, didn't we have both these girls do like strict handstand push-ups maybe a few months ago, and they really couldn't even do them?
It was I would never have put that many.
I mean,
6
times
4 is 24 reps.
24?
Yeah, I would have never put that much volume on them in a workout for that. But now they've gotten better based on building overhead strength, right? Strict strength always helps out with kipping strength, so then that increased their kipping handstand push-ups capabilities. So now they do deficits with us. So
not strict.
Not strict, but kipping deficits, right? Stuff like that. So, I mean, we were able to...
Liv did that with me a couple days ago. We did a workout together, and she whooped me.
Yeah.
Now, granted, she had a 5-inch deficit, if you're kipping, is still no joke. Mm-hmm. No matter if
we just did the Ocho thing, and that was 6.
Yeah, and that was rough for 30.
So, it'll be interesting. I'm actually going to have these girls give that one a try, too. So, we'll see how they do.
We'll film that tonight. I'll put them side by side for mine. And
what if one of them beats us?
They're probably gonna beat us. Well, you're making them go at Ellie's weight, which is
Liv she can do that.
Yeah. Well, what's Liv's weight supposed to be 85 and Ellie's supposed to be 100?
80 and 100. So
you're just gonna bump Liv by
20.
Dude, that was the longest handstand push-up I've ever seen in my life.
I've been there, Liv.
I think she's done.
She's done. So that was 840. So that's very solid. And Ellie will probably be right around. And you can just tell. Ellie's burpees have slowed down off the floor because I can tell her shoulders are tired. Or she's saving a little bit, trying to for the handstand push-up because she knows that's coming last here at the end. And she still finishes under 10, which is what I wanted from them. So that's pretty solid work from both of them.
I had fun watching them. I'm sitting on the belt squat machine watching them trying to do a bunch of weighted step-ups, and I was enjoying watching it.
Trying to do a bunch of weighted step-ups.
Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, dying to self.
How did that go?
It was terrible. It was the worst. I was literally because I stuck to a 3-minute rest.
Oh, yeah.
And it was...
Build that lactate.
Yeah, my glute meat was in pain. All right. Anyways, that's pretty much all we got. We're excited to see them go at Wodapalooza. They'll be in different divisions. So you guys can follow along. We'll probably post stuff about how they're doing at Wodapalooza. Neither Andrew and I will be at Wodapalooza to watch them or support them.
I'll be supporting my athletes from afar. So just like last year at the games, same thing. We did.
Well, this year I think
but this
if
year,
I don't go to the games and they go to the games, hypothetically, you'll still go.
Yeah, I'll go coach this year from there.
If I go and they don't go, you won't go.
It was too hard to FaceTime coach there. That was hard.
Yeah, that's hard. Anyways, they did a good job. I'm excited to see them at Wodapalooza.
I am. They're gonna do great. So,
Yeah,
all right, guys. See ya.
Appreciate it. See you guys.